Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News. This is Ashutosh Sharma presenting the headlines first. Two-day conference of governors presided by President Draupadi Murmu begins at Rashtrapati Bhavan. Supreme Court pulls up NTA for flip-flops in NEET orders Centre for complete restructuring of the exam process. A Memorandum of Understanding MOU for the Disaster Risk Transfer Parametric Insurance Solution signed in Nagaland. Meghalaya State Agricultural Marketing Board signs MOU with Mother Dairy Fruit and Vegetable Pulp Private Limited. And in Paris Olympics today, Indian archers mixed team enters semi-finals. In hockey, India beat Australia by 3-2 goals. The two-day conference of governors began at Rashtrapati Bhavan today. President Draupadi Murmu is presiding over the conference. This is the first conference of governors being presided over by President Draupadi Murmu. Governors of all states are attending the conference. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and several union ministers including Amit Shah, Dharmendra Pradhan, Ashwini Vaishnav and Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya attended the conference. The President, while declaring the conference open, said that with the implementation of 3 new laws related to criminal justice, a new era of the justice system has begun in the country. Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting Dr. L. Murugan today said the government has taken action against 18 OTT platforms so far, responding to supplementaries in Rajya Sabha today on digital piracy on OTT platforms. Mr. Murugan said guidelines are already in place to monitor the OTT content. He said the government has no control over the authentication of age-appropriate content in the OTT platforms. The minister said self-certification has been put in place for the content classification along with parental controls.
Recently, the Cinema Act, Amendment Act 2023, this House and the other House, Lok Sabha, detailed we discussion, sir. We discussed and we passed this amendment to protect the film producers from the pirates, sir. So we recently brought the amendment and the notification also, we gazette also we released in this, sir. As for concern of the OTT piracy, the IT rules 2021 is dealing with this copyright and trademark and infringe of the other properties, sir.
Government today said that it wants to maintain the standard of all India institutes of medical sciences opened in the various parts of the country and try to rope in the best doctors, and it will take some time for the faculty to grow in these institutions. Replying to the supplementary during question hour in Lok Sabha today, Health Minister Jagat Prakash Nadda said the Prime Minister Modi has tried to open over 17 AIIMS in every region of the country with the world's best tertiary healthcare system.
हमारी परिकल्पना क्या है? हमारी परिकल्पना है और वो बहुत हद तक पूरी भी हुई है कि हम देश के कोने-कोने से लोग अपने इलाज के लिए दिल्ली ना आए और उनकी ऑल इंडिया इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मेडिकल साइंसेज दिल्ली में जिस तरीके से सेवा होती है वैसे ही ब्रांड नेम के साथ ऑल इंडिया इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मेडिकल साइंसेज वहां करेंगे। और इसीलिए माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने इस अवधि के दौरान 17+ ऑल इंडिया इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मेडिकल साइंसेज देश के हर एक क्षेत्र में खोलने का प्रयास किया। एक ऑल इंडिया इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मेडिकल साइंसेज 1200 करोड़ रुपए से लेकर के 2000 करोड़ रुपए की लागत से बनने वाला ऑल इंडिया इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मेडिकल साइंसेज है। with world's best tertiary healthcare systems. कि ये जो हम वर्ल्ड बेस्ट स्ट्रक्चर खड़ा कर रहे हैं, मैं सबको बोलता हूं और मैं आपके बेटर अंडरस्टैंडिंग के लिए 50s में ऑल इंडिया इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मेडिकल साइंसेज दिल्ली में आ गया था, लेकिन ऑल इंडिया इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मेडिकल साइंसेज की रिकॉग्निशन 70s और 80s में जाकर के हुई। इंस्टीट्यूशंस आर नॉट क्रिएटेड इन वन डे। और मैं सबको बोलता हूं, क्या आप डिस्ट्रिक्ट हॉस्पिटल खोलना चाहते हैं या ऑल इंडिया इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मेडिकल साइंसेज खोलना चाहते हैं? अगर आप ऑल इंडिया इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मेडिकल साइंसेज खोलना चाहते हैं तो ऑल इंडिया इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मेडिकल साइंसेज के स्टैंडर्ड्स बहुत अलग है। उनके बराबर के स्टैंडर्ड्स किसी और डिस्ट्रिक्ट हॉस्पिटल्स के नहीं होते हैं। डिस्ट्रिक्ट हॉस्पिटल के डॉक्टर्स प्राइवेट प्रैक्टिस भी करते हैं। ऑल इंडिया इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मेडिकल साइंसेज में 24/7 365 दे आर देयर इन द कैंपस सर्विंग द पेशेंट। The amount of expenditure per patient is very different. Today, Prime Minister Modi has created 22 institutions which are world-class standards. और इसलिए अब इसको भरना, hardware is there, we are trying to put software into it to the best possible, the most modern software डालने का प्रयास हो रहा है।
The Supreme Court today pronounced a scathing judgment pinpointing the flip-flops of the National Testing Agency in the conduct of the undergraduate National Eligibility cum Entrance Test 2024 and put the government on a deadline to completely restructure the exam process. Chief Justice Chandrachud, who authored the judgment, said the mishaps orchestrated by the NTA was a luxury students cannot afford. The court castigated the NTA for its flip-flops, which would have been avoided. In Kerala, with the launch of the 190 feet long Bailey Bridge across the rivulet at Churalmala last evening, more men and machinery are being moved to the landslide hit areas of Wayanad district this morning. The death toll in the calamity has risen to 281. Over 180 people injured in the landslides are undergoing treatments in various hospitals. 107 persons are still missing. Over 7,000 persons have been shifted to relief camps in the district. The landslide hit areas have experienced heavy rainfall this morning, which has caused some delay in launch of the search operations. Now it is time for a short commercial break. We will be back soon. Welcome back. A memorandum of understanding was signed between the Nagaland government and SBI General Insurance Company Limited today at the Chief Minister's Secretariat office in Kohima, making Nagaland the first Indian state to implement the disaster management insurance. Nagaland Chief Minister Nefurio, while addressing the media after the signing of MOU, said that a signing ceremony was held between the state government under the Department of Nagaland State Disaster Management Authority (NSDMA) and the SBI General Insurance Company Limited today for 3 years, 2024 to 2027.
The MD and the CEO and the Department of NSDMA. So this insurance covers the whole state. You know when disaster will come, we don't know. And we don't have our own resources. Though we'll be paying premium God forbid, but if anything worse comes also, they will come to our rescue. And we are happy, we are grateful that there are many agencies from MHA to all these agencies in SBI.
Tripura Chief Minister Manik Saha today, while attending the 20th Foundation Day of Agartala Government Medical College, said the college is currently moving towards a glorious future through increasing medical seats, construction of new buildings and services. Saha said that one of the top priorities of his government is to improve health infrastructure in the state.
ডাক্তারদের প্রমোশন আমরা দিয়েছি, অ্যাডহক বেসিসে হোক আর যাই হোক, আমরা কিন্তু প্রমোশন দিয়েছি। অনেক দিন ধরে আটকে গেছিল সেটা। আরও বেশি করে ডাক্তার যেন তাদের এখানে আরও নিযুক্তি পায় তার ব্যবস্থা আমরা করছি। নার্সিং স্টাফ থেকে আরম্ভ করে আদার যেসব ম্যান পাওয়ারের প্রয়োজন সেই ব্যবস্থা আমরা করছি। আমরা বিভিন্ন ডিস্ট্রিক্টে আমরা চাই যে যাতে স্টেট হসপিটালে তার প্রেশার যাতে কম হয়, তো ডিস্ট্রিক্ট হসপিটালগুলোকে আমরা স্ট্রেংথেনিং করার ব্যবস্থা করছি। ট্রমা সেন্টার আমরা করেছি। এখন আমরা সাউথে শান্তির বাজারে ট্রমা সেন্টার করেছি, ডিস্ট্রিক্ট হসপিটাল যেটা গুমতি আছে সেখানে করেছি। আমরা আমবাসাতে একটা ওইখানে ধলাই ডিস্ট্রিক্টে সেখানেও আমরা করেছি। আরও যেটা ধর্মনগরে আছে আরও কয়েক জায়গায় আমরা সেটা আমরা করছি। ট্রমা সেন্টার থাকা মানে কি, একটা পেশেন্ট তাহলে আগরতলায় তার আসতে হয় না। একটা ত্রিপুরার যে তার যে ডেভেলপমেন্টে যখন কেউ বাইরের থেকে আসে, যদি দেখতে হয় ত্রিপুরার ডেভেলপমেন্ট কোন পর্যায়ে আছে, তার স্ট্যাটাস কি, তাহলে তার হসপিটালে যাওয়া উচিত প্রতিটা ব্যক্তি।
An MOU was signed today between the Meghalaya State Agricultural Marketing Board and Mother Dairy Fruit and Vegetable Private Limited in presence of Chief Minister Conrad Sangma. This collaboration aims to establish a long-term and sustainable engagement, leveraging mutual strengths to develop a robust value chain for agricultural and dairy products. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh held a meeting with representatives from the Editors Guild of Manipur and AMWJU at his office last night, where the Chief Minister conveyed his profound dissatisfaction regarding the incident that resulted in the injury of a fellow journalist. Singh assured the journalists' body that the government will extend all possible assistance and take measures to prevent such incidents in the future. The State Institute for Rural Development SIRD in Arunachal Pradesh has formed a strategic partnership with the Indian Institute of Management IIM Shillong aimed at enhancing leadership and management skills at the grassroots level. This collaboration, formalized through an MOU, is focused on empowering Panchayat representatives to spearhead village-level development initiatives. Chief Minister Pema Khandu expressed his support for this initiative on social media, emphasizing its potential to significantly advance the state's progress. Sikkim Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang attended the Sarathi Samman Divas at Manan Kendra today. In a social media post, the Chief Minister said, "Our Sarathis are truly the lifeline of our state. With countless locals and tourists depending on their invaluable services, they have long been a cornerstone of Sikkimese society." He said that Sikkim government remains steadfast in its commitment to the welfare of the people of Sikkim, continually developing schemes to enhance their lives. In Paris Olympics, archers Ankita Bhakat and Dheeraj Bommadevara leading by 2-0 on course for a historic mixed team archery semi-final against Spain. Earlier, the duo defeated Indonesia 5-1 to qualify for the quarterfinals of mixed team event in shooting. Manu Bhaker finished second in women's 25 meters pistol qualification, shooting a total of 590 in precision, 296 in rapid out of a possible 600, and thus reached her third final of the Paris Olympics in hockey. In hockey, India has taken lead by 3-1 against Australia in final group stage. That brings us to the end of the evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.